Go.
Oh, sorry. Previous one, the cameraman turned the mic up with me, and now I correct him. Now let's do it professionally. He said accent. So when I was detained there, I got abused. And how I got out is the negotiable discharge again. All the nurses know me and they abuse me. Not by them, by my sister. So at the end, security guards, two of them hold my arm, two of them hold my leg, and then I got jabbed one on each side of 1,386 milligrams of Abilify. It lasts for at least 2 months. That thing will damage my health, damage my joy, make me have no joy, cover my dopamine. I will never have any fun. I couldn't have sex drive, even though, masturbate, it won't get any organism. People who severely abused by this drug, Abilify, they understand me, how that means. The metallic taste, keep drooling every day without awareness, make you bleed like an idiot. And plus, I have a permanent filler. It's some chemical in me. That thing reacts with this Abilify. Abilify melts the filler, make it liquefied. Anywho, my eyebrow bone pinched, went up again, and the filler melted and come to my neck, and I will deeply be very, very unhealthy in the near future, as I knew my future with that thing will worsen the fungi infection, and I will gain weight rapidly, approximately probably 100 pounds in like 3 months. And also I will be drooling and my face will be deformed again, just like the year 2025 after I got injection in May 21st. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you see the freaky Vincent in the future, please forgive me. That's not me. That's me being abused by psychiatric medication deform me, just so that they will use this as the justification for the narrative they created for paper Vincent that never existed. Today, I confirmed with multiple people, and yesterday I confirmed with multiple people. I went to Sao Paulo again after discharge, because you know why? They did not give me the Form 7. Supposedly, it's under Mental Health Act. It's my human right to apply for the reparental hearing, and it's my human right to apply for second opinion. I requested Form 7, Form 11, but the nurse Travers agreed to give me the form, but never did. And all I got was no non-paperwork discharge. I do not know whether I still on intended leave or not, but common sense, I am, because I got jabbed. That thing is every 2 months. It's not like they give you one jab and let you go. So, but I don't have any paper to confirm. And the same day, discharge, I went back to the Samba hospital in April 2nd. Guess what? They do not want to tell me what's going on. They said I'm not in the system. That completely violates human rights. Completely, it violates the Mental Health Act. And they wrote me to go to see the Three Bridges. The next day, I went to the record office trying to figure that out. Guess what? Good Friday. And I went to the IPSU, not through security. From the emergency, I looped around from the building, got there, trying to call IPSU. Guess what? A BC nurse come out, telling me this. Blah, 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 nothing they can do. And I tried to explain, I go to the record office, and they said, our record office is closed. And then she right away went to security, trying to tell the security, this guy does not belong to the hospital, kick me out by force. So I would tell the security guards, they did physically assault me in the year 2024, August 13th. I told them, hey, I'm trying to deal with this peacefully. I'm here just trying to get paperwork. All I'm saying right now, verified. You can verify by the security camera at Stampa Hospital. I'm not kidding. That BT nurse. I don't want to give you her name, because we call it BT. She is a power abuse nurse. There are two types of nurse. One dedicated to the work, does not know anything about systematic failure. One type of nurse knowing systematic failure and use that job as nurse, trying to psychiatric nurse, trying to abuse the patient, just so that they can feel something that they are existing in the society. They are not insignificant dust. Am I right? Anyway, Look at sunset. And I'm with Katie, with the cameraman. Katie seems very content looking at the sunset. She's listening. She understands what I've been through. And yesterday, I confirmed went to the Tampa hospital. Of course, I have to record everything because I went there trying to figure out what form I was. But going there, there's a high chance of me to be detained in the mental ward because I'm under extended leave. Anyway, so I went there yesterday. I have to register as a patient in order to get information about the paperwork regarding. So I spent almost 5 hours there, went back and forth 4 times, and then they actually asked me to put Katie in a cage. Katie had a first experience be put in a cage in her life, and later on I tested Kevin. Kevin, of course, have no empathy, accused me for bringing Katie there, never thinking of it's not me for Katie to be in the cage. It was the nurse, it was the policy, it was the system, and have no remorse of what he did to me. Completely showed me the psychopathic nature of his illness from stroke. Anyway, and I'm an honest person because I know the lie can stick, cover up as truth temporarily, but the fact, the truth will stay forever. And if you speak truth, you will never be pointed out contradictions or something valid common sense and formal logic. Only thing I have is common sense and formal logic. So therefore, ladies and gentlemen, let me finish this up. The cameraman is trying to start doing some tricks again. So, based on what I experienced, Paper Vincent, the hospital lied about the Paper Vincent in the record. In the record is not reality. And the Three Bridges maliciously lied about my drug use history. From that point, I also know that I don't have much longer to live based on 3 years of this infection or something more because I need to go to see a specialist to figure it out. And I'm confident to say that I have no psychosis because I knew it's my body. I knew the fact is that all those photos I've taken for 3 years, over 10,000, are consistent even today after the bath. It's the same kind of symptoms as the yeast infection, the black particles showing up. And I also know that system know that Kevin is being manipulated. The worry is after I die, Kevin will be next. His stroke won't be a shield protection anymore after the organized crime being confirmed under the law, and the police probably using him as a fishing tool. That's why every time I call police, it wouldn't lean towards me. And Kevin, I know that the Paper Vincent keep expanding, and he probably have some tool to record things, to manipulate things, and with the police together and create the Paper Vincent to justify that psychosis label. But I also called police recently multiple times actually officially I made the police call, reported the missing pet officially, got to the case number, so that is no longer psychosis label. It's in the government official files, in the records. So therefore, I think I already completed the circle, make everything. Thank you, thank you. So some people will comment for my appearance, Anyway, I got it out at least many times a day, so I certainly don't look bizarre as record says. That's what I wear daily basis. And on the record in the hospital, I wear something bizarre. Also, I confirmed about the propaganda. Multiple police officers in the hospital made comments on my height. They say that Taylor height. Hello, officer, it's tricorn height. Even the doctor and the lawyer learned that during those times. Anyway, so let's wrap it up. The camera guys start to try to make some funny things now. And so I confirmed that police officers, they knew what's going on about Kevin, because now what Kevin is doing, he's not trying to show you remorse of my suffering. Since police officers, doctors, nurses, and last night I talked to nurse with Jennifer. She's adorable. Yeah. Anyway, so they told me that, you know, officially I really have to go to the record office because I'm not in system understand, and I probably belong to the Three Bridges. I should go there on Tuesday. I will. And so the thing is, everybody knowing about Kevin's doing. Kevin keeps showing that no remorse, about no apology, no sorry. You know, like keep thinking of himself. It's really bad for Kevin. And right now, I'm making this video with who? Guess what? The cameraman is Kevin. You know, I let him know everything I know. So let's see how he reacts. Everybody is working. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I stand here. Today is April 4th, 2026. And since I did with Katie and with the cameraman named Kevin Hapel.